Alright, so today we're going to be looking at lawn and ornamental insects and fungus. So we're going to walk around, we're going to look at some areas of stress, we're going to identify some shrubs. So to start with, who can tell me what that is? What are these? That's good, they're titled chinch bugs. I'm going to teach you a little bit of biology today. Insects have one of two kinds of life cycles. One is gradual life cycle, and one is called complete life cycle. Gradual life cycle means the babies look just like the adults. Same body, same, maybe different colors, but they look just like the adults. They feed just like the adults. They have the same mouth parts. Chinch bugs have a gradual life cycle because the babies look like this, the adults look like that. It's really just different colors. A complete life cycle would be something. What are these? Sod webworm. Yeah. So a sod webworm has a complete life cycle. Anything with a complete life cycle has an egg, a larva, a pupa, and an adult. So a butterfly, right? A caterpillar. Caterpillar is a larva, and it goes into a pupa, and then it comes out as an adult with wings. Webworms are the same thing. They go into a pupa, and then they come out as an adult. So when the babies look completely different, that's called a complete life cycle. So knowing life cycles is important so that you know what you're looking for when you're trying to find what the problem is. So we're talking about life cycles. We're also going to talk about mouth parts. Insects, the insects that you guys look for are going to have one of three types of mouth parts. They're going to have chewing mouth parts, they're going to have piercing sucking mouth parts, or they're going to have rasping sucking mouth parts. So chewing mouth parts would be like your sod webworm, right? Your webworms, your armyworms, they have chewing mouth parts. So you can see in these pictures, you see the chunks missing out of the grass. That's them chewing on the blades, and they're just eating the salad, right? The more damaging type is a piercing sucking mouth part. Piercing sucking is like a mosquito. Alright, so a chinch bug has a piercing sucking mouth part. They bring their mouth, they stick it in the grass, right? They suck out the juice that they want, and then they put a toxic saliva back into the grass, and that's what kills it. So if you were gonna pick one, I'll take the chewing mouth parts all day long. Chinch bugs kill the salad. Webworms just eat the salad, and then the salad grows back. So the reason chinch bugs are so bad and so prolific, when it's hot outside, a chinch bug can go from egg to a breeding adult in 6 to 8 weeks. Each one of those breeding adults will put out 400 to 800 babies. That's a lot of babies. So imagine one has 400 babies. Those 400 have 400 babies apiece. And then those 64,000 have 400 babies apiece. So believe me, there's chinch bugs everywhere, all the time. You could go to perfectly healthy grass and I can find chinch bugs. The difference is they're just waiting for the right environment where they can really do the damage and breed more. So a chinch bug's ideal environment is turf that goes real dry and then gets water, and then goes real dry and then gets water. That's like turning on the faucet. So when the grass goes dry, they can stick their mouth in. When the turf gets water and starts pushing the chlorophyll, it pushes it into their mouth. So the more the grass stays watered and stays healthy, the turf can actually defend against the chinch bugs itself. Everyone look at this picture right here on page 3. All right. Everyone has seen this before. This is a sod webworm in the grass. See these green spots? What's that? So when you're in the grass and you're looking for them, looking for the scat, the feces, it'll help you find them. Because you'll find pittles of like tan or brown. That's old, it's dried out. The greener the scat is, the closer you are to finding the webworm.